What's going on, everyone? My name is SWTOR Snoopy, and today we're going to be soloing a Master Mode Uprising. I'm very excited about this, as BioWare has reworked the way Uprisings work as of patch 6.1. When SWTOR's Onslaught expansion dropped, Master Mode Uprisings were set to the current max level, level 75. But as of patch 6.1, BioWare has decided to shift all Uprisings down to level 70. What this means is that max level players will be able to go into Uprisings with a boost in all of their stats and a small chance to resist or dodge attacks from level 70 enemies. This is really cool, as it means that some of the more difficult Uprisings can be soloed now, when in the past, they couldn't. In this video, I will be soloing the most difficult Uprising of them all, Trial and Error. I've been attempting to solo this Uprising for the past couple of days, and have been failing. But I have finally cleared it. Most of the level 70 Uprisings aren't bad to solo, but this one is honestly something else. Anyways, I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so let's jump into the instance and see what happens. Alrighty guys, we are now in the Uprising. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So I've done quite a few attempts of this Uprising. However, I've always been stopped dead in my tracks at the final boss and in the very last phase. So hopefully with this attempt, I'm going to be able to successfully solo this Uprising. All the other Uprisings weren't really a problem. In general, they are fairly simplistic and easy to do. However, Trial and Error is one that seems to be near impossible. But at the same time, I know for a fact that this can definitely be soloed. I just feel like I kind of need to get the right combo set up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of test a couple theories for the final boss, like kind of rearranging my specs, my companion, and etc. But for the beginning section of almost all these Uprisings, soloing the first couple bosses is not that bad at all. It is almost always, it's never an issue dealing with the ads. But as you progress further on and you start to fight bosses, it can start to be a little difficult. You guys will see what I mean very, very soon. But for the time being, we're just going to attack these ads. Aren't really giving us too many problems. However, at the same time, I still am taking quite a bit of damage. The good thing is, however, is I do have the Victor set bonus, which means I get 20% of my HP back instantly when I defeat an enemy just about every 8 seconds. And that is a huge saving grace right there. It's incredible that this set bonus exists, because honestly, it has saved me so many times in other content I've soloed. And I feel like it's going to save me, especially here in this particular Uprising. So for the time being, we can kind of face roll everything. We don't really have to worry about taking down enemies very quickly. It's kind of like we're getting the job done. We aren't dying. That's all that really matters here. So we're going to continue on fighting these ads. I should probably focus on my rotation and or just kind of managing ammo. But at the same time, we have time to make some errors. Kind of get those mistakes out of the way right now, because we aren't going to be able to do so pretty soon. So let's just take down the final guy right here. And there we go. Now, I forgot to mention this, but the power-ups that you pick up along the way in this Uprising are also pretty important. I find that the Thermal Devastator is pretty useful, and also, that stinks, because I know it's kind of like RNG depending on, I believe it's somewhat RNG depending on the crates, what you pick up. But I was about to say, the Combat Clarity is also a very useful ability. So, the reason I like Combat Clarity with these fights especially is that it increases your movement speed by 100%. I know the other main feature and appeal of the power-up is that you can spam one of your really powerful abilities over and over with no cooldown. But I find that the speed can be so useful, especially when you start to take too much damage. You can just run away in a corner, heal up, and then get back at it. So we are now on our way to the very first boss. As you can see, he is that guy chilling right up there, not really doing anything. So a quick rundown of the first boss is this guy will spawn in a bunch of ads all at once. And our main goal is to take down all those ads and then finally focus the main boss himself. It shouldn't be too bad in the beginning. Or honestly, the worst part of this fight is really the beginning. But other than that, he's pretty straightforward. The Uprising really starts to take off after this fight, because then we'll have 2 other boss fights. But those boss fights are incredibly difficult if you aren't careful. So this guy is pretty straightforward. And I'm not going to try to kind of cheese it or anything. I'm also going to pop this stem since I was currently using my level 71. But anyways, let's just begin this fight. So here we go. We're going to start off the boss fight. All the ads are going to slowly but surely spawn in. So my main goal here is not to die. So I will slowly take down these ads. So we're just going to do that right there. We're hurting quite a bit. And you guys can probably see there's even more spawning in. So it's going to be an insane cluster of 5 billion strong ads. So we kind of just have to deal with that. I'm not really trying to waste my power-ups, which is why I'm not using them here. But at the same time, I think we should be good for the most part. I just have to utilize all my defensives, just slowly but surely time them. So my adrenaline rush is about to be over. So I'm probably going to use this to stun them. There we go. Just reduce the damage ever so slightly. Hopefully we can get health back. I really want health back. I'm starting to hurt. There we go. Alrighty then. So that was the toughest part of the fight. Now all we have to do is take down the rest of these strong enemies. And then finally, we just have the first boss. So the beginning portion of this Uprising is by far the easiest section. However, like I said, it kind of is all downhill from here. But I don't want to like hype this up and say, oh, it's impossible, and then we just clear it. Because honestly, I'm probably going to wipe a couple times. I know I'm probably going to wipe a couple times, so I don't want to kind of like have you guys just watch me wipe 10 trillion times. So if it gets too hectic, then obviously we can skip around that. So the rest of this fight is essentially just a tank and spank. You don't really have to do too much here. As you're level 70, he doesn't really hurt too much. The main mechanics really at this point is you just dodge his AoE occasionally. You can maybe interrupt his one ability that uses like a shotgun blast thing. But other than that, you don't really have to worry about mechanics here. This guy doesn't do anything. So we're just going to continue to fight him for the rest of the time. Just stand through the damage. Going to reduce the ammo. And yeah, he should fall back in a second. Yep, there we go. Alright, so he's going to go all crazy. And for some reason, he's going to teleport over here and die. Yeah, I don't know why he did that, but we're just going to leave him alone. Let's just let him sit over there. Okay, so ads should spawn. We can't skip them. So we have some more fighting to do. And I honestly, I think that was the one thing, because I really like the Uprisings, but I can kind of understand why some people dislike them, since the majority of these Uprisings seem to be kind of, you have one boss, and then you have 10 trillion ads just attack you at once. But I don't know, I thought it was a cool concept when it came out. Oh, where is this guy? Oh, is he stuck in the pillar? Can I hit him? Oh, we might have to AoE him down. Okay, there we go. I was scared for a second there. I was really hoping the game didn't lock up on me, because that would really stink. Okay, so there is a door glitch in a second, and you guys will see what I mean, hopefully. But when I attempt this last time, the door got glitched, so I'm really hoping it doesn't happen here. Oh, yeah, it did get glitched. So I learned this last time. When you get trapped and you can't go through the door, but you're in combat, you just do /stuck. And surprise, surprise, as you guys will see, we're on the other side. I have no clue how it works, but, you know, we're not going to complain. We're just going to teleport to the other side and take down the enemies. So let's just do that right now. Just take all these Rakghouls out. And we have this Warden dude as well. Just take him out too. So we are just about to come up on the second boss fight. So this particular boss fight has 2 phases. The first phase is not too bad. The bosses essentially spawn in a ton of ads. Phase 2, they do the same thing. However, the damage output is absolutely insane. So, it's going to be a little confusing, but I think we will get this. So, let me just get rid of the rocket boost, and let's begin. So, the boss is going to spawn in, and then we're going to have a bunch of ads. Now, the real killer in this boss fight is surprisingly not the bosses. In fact, it's the ads. Those are really, I say they're like the hidden threat, especially in this Uprisings, or at least in this particular Uprising, is the ads hurt an insane amount, so you always got to be aware of them. Another thing I forgot to mention is there's 10 trillion trip mine things across the whole entire map, so it's a little annoying to navigate through them. However, you do have to do so. Now, for this first phase, I do want to clear this room out, and I also want to spawn these ads in. Because I did find out that there's a couple areas that if you stand in them, you'll spawn in ads. So my main goal is to spawn in all the ads now, rather than do it later, and then kind of start to die. Because the second phase, these ads could accidentally spawn. And if they spawn and I can't really do anything about it, then it is going to be very rough. So let's just continue on taking these guys out. Get some extra health there. Heal back up. And these guys do not enrage as well. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Is we don't really have to worry about fighting these guys at the same time. We can just focus one guy down, take him out, and then worry about the next guy. So here we go. He's going to continue to use Exterminate, but let's just get this guy out of the way. There we go. See you later, friend. Just going to teleport out of here. And finally, we have the second boss. So first phase, very, very simplistic. However, the second phase, I'm just going to pray to RNG because sometimes it really does feel like that. And when I tried to clear this boss the last time, it did take me like 5 or 6 attempts of wiping to successfully get this second phase. But I kind of developed a somewhat decent strategy. I just hope it works, honestly. I really hope we don't wipe here. Maybe we could one-shot this. That would be awesome. But we'll just see. So we are going to finish off this boss, and that is the first phase. So for the time being, I'm not going to worry about the second phases of the bosses just yet. I'm going to take down this room full of ads, just in case it gets too hectic in the first phase or the second phase room. I can technically run out here, as the bosses do not reset if you run around the instance. So I'm just going to clear out this room, just make it completely prepared for me. And yeah, we're just going to see what we can do. So let's see. There we go. We got the combat clarity. Now, my strategy I developed for this boss fight is I decided I want to make the companion a tank for this one, and I'm just going to stay DPS. My main goal in order to win this fight is I'm going to have to completely bomb rush with DPS. That is all we're doing here. I don't know. I really hope this works. I honestly really hope this works. Alrighty guys, so this is my third attempt. I just want to mention that I decided to equip the Life Warden Tactical. So hopefully this works out. I really don't know what's going to happen. Let's just pray. I have no other words. So here we go. We're just going to get straight into this. We're just going to be very aggressive at starting this off. That is our first goal, is playing super aggressive. So hopefully my Life Warden keeps me alive, maybe? Yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to hurt all of them right there. Let's just do a bunch of DPS. That is the plan. So, Adrenaline Rush to keep us alive as well. Okay, there we go. He's attacking my companion at the same time as me. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good that both of them are alive right now. That's going to be pretty bad for us, actually. So we are going to run around the room. Just try to stay alive. Let's just pop our Reflect. Take down the first guy. So we are going to be alive when the other guy is still alive right here. So we are going to need to get some extra heals in a second. So just heal back up. Let me just try to get my companion back up real quick. Just get him to attack my companion. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty then. So While they attack my companion, I am going to also take damage. Okay, that is not good. So, let's just try to take him out here. Let's just try to take him out here. Okay. There we go. Third attempt. Oh my gosh. And my companion just died. But that was a horribly not clean run at all of that second boss fight. But that was a little crazy. But yeah, I do apologize if the commentary is not good. Because, oh my gosh, that is a rough boss fight. I have to say, definitely not an easy boss fight. But hey, at the end of the day, we were successful, and that's all that matters. So, a little unfortunate that we died quite a few times, but now that that's cleared, we can move on towards the final boss. And while we're waiting for the final boss, we just get our cooldowns. It's nice because we can, or actually in the next room, we can attack more of the ads, and we can also just wait for our stuff to come off a cooldown. Okay, I just realized I probably don't need the Life Warden anymore since it's still recharging. But hey, that doesn't really matter at this point. Let's not worry about that. So, this is the final room before the boss. I do believe in the past you could exit the boss room and kite the final boss around. However, from what I've seen, I'm not sure you can do that anymore. And that would help quite a bit. Honestly, with how the boss fight is set up, that would definitely help. But we will not be able to do that here, so we just kind of have to deal with it. So we're going to take down a lot of these Rakulads as they are actually, yeah, they are starting to hurt. They are really starting to hurt. Okay then. Take down this ad, take down the other. And we should be good to go. We are just on our way to the final boss arena area. Now, this final boss has 3 phases. The first phase, you kind of click on random, or rather you click on 4 different panels. The second section, you fight the boss. You got to kite them around kind of. And then the final phase of this boss fight is essentially a huge DPS rush. Now, in the past, I was saying as a DPS player and my companion was staying as heals. But I'm not 100% sure if there's an enrage timer with these boss fights. So what I'm going to try to do is set my companion to heals, and then I'm also going to go healing spec. Okay, so the old gear set wasn't working out really, so you know what? I decided to change my mind, and we're just going for a full-on DPS rush right here. I decided to grab a utility to reduce my area effects rather than using Bolt Storm on the go. And that is essentially going to be the gear setup I use for this final fight. So, yeah, let's just get into the fight. Alrighty, guys, so here we go. So, we're just going to start off the fight right here. First phase is not that bad. Honestly, the hardest part of the first phase is just how stupid my companion is. Because there's mines that spawn in rapidly, and they do a ton of damage. But, of course, my companion doesn't know what mines are, so they decide to run through all of them. Just like, or rather, they just kind of stand still and just deal with all of them. So, yeah, this is going to hurt a lot, obviously. Alright, so there are like 500 mines over here, so I'm going to try to get rid of some of them. Oh, my companion's dying, actually. Hopefully he doesn't die. That would be really, really annoying and sad. Not really sad, since my companion doesn't know what he's doing, but you kind of get what I mean. It would stink. So my companion should hopefully heal up in a second. Let's just get him back up to HP. Let's get him back up to full HP. Get rid of the mines. Okay, we're clearing them out fairly decent. Just kind of trying to stay in the middle here so he doesn't die. So take that one out. Take that one out. And they do actually despawn in a second, so we won't have to worry about them anymore. There we go. On to the next section of the boss fight. Now this part is a little annoying, not gonna lie. I should probably try to tank everything. Oh my gosh, what the... Why is my companion not doing anything? Why is he not doing anything? He is not... He's being completely worthless. Oh my gosh. Getting horrible RNG here. Horrible RNG. That's probably the hardest part of this, is literally the whole entire first section of this boss fight is just pure RNG. Just gotta pray that our companion knows what he's doing. Or in this case, he is not healing me at all, so that's gonna be just 10 out of 10 IGN. So we're just gonna have to run away. Just take down this guy right here. Take down the other one. Companion's not healing himself for some reason. Gonna try to stay alive just to get the extra speed boost in. That's right, companion. Heal yourself up. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna tank the damage. And my companion is once again not cleansing himself, so I'm gonna have to cleanse him from me. Or rather, I'm gonna have to cleanse him for the time being. Oh, he has it again. Okay, good. He actually cleansed it that time. Perfect. Okay, so we are hurting still. Still hurting quite a bit. Let's just get the boss over on this side. As we will be, for the most part, just chilling on this side of the boss fight arena for the rest of the time. Oh no, I cleansed that. Is he gonna cleanse in time? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he needs ultra heals. He needs major heals. I'm not gonna be able to cleanse him in time, really? Oh my gosh. Come on. Please stay alive. Please stay alive, dude. Get the boss on me. Get the boss on me. There we go. Get the boss on me. Heal him up. Heal him up. That is the plan. Just heal up our companion. Oh no, this is gonna suck. Oh no, now we're gonna move on to the final section of the boss fight. So, there we go. Final section, ladies and gentlemen. We're finally here. So, the boss is gonna throw us around like 500 times. And that is not gonna be fun. So, let's just try to stay alive right here. Just reduce all the damage we possibly can. We're gonna interrupt that. Let's just get the special ability. Yep, let's also reduce our damage now. That is the plan. Just gotta do a ton of damage to him. He's going to continue to hurt my companion. Just gonna have to keep my companion alive. Let's get him to attack me. There we go. Attack me all you want. Just gonna take a ton of damage here. Just reduce that again. Just gonna try to get him to launch me over here. Oh no. That is not gonna be good as well. He's gonna still knock me back for some reason. Just reduce the damage. Get some heals in. There we go. Just try to stay alive as long as possible. He's gonna knock me back. I probably should stand in the other side of the area. So we're going to get some heals in. He's going to speed up his smash ability. Just gonna continue to just DPS him down. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Just deal with the damage. Deal with the damage. Come on, companion. Heal me up, bro. Heal me up, bro. Gonna reduce the damage a little. So now at this point, we were just trying to stay alive. Come on, just DPS him down. DPS him down. Oh no. Come on. Heal, 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 heal. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. We're gonna get terrible RNG. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Terrible RNG. Terrible RNG. Terrible RNG. Come on. Come on. Heal up. Come on. Come on. Heal up. Heal up. Oh my gosh. Come on. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Just stay on my companion. Just stay on my companion. Okay, so we're just going to deal with the damage. Oh no, he's gonna bite us. He's gonna throw the thing in a second. Oh my gosh. Deal with the damage. Deal with the damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Please, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. Oh my gosh. We did it. We actually did it. Oh my gosh. I honestly apologize so much for that commentary. Oh man. That was a very stressful fight. I'm very surprised we did that. But we did successfully solo trial and error. So yeah, it can be done. I wouldn't recommend people do it. Honestly, after experiencing that, I don't recommend people do it. But that, honestly, even though it was super difficult and that was crazy, we were able to successfully, solo this Master Mode Uprising. We actually succeeded in what we set out to do, and that's awesome. So as a quick reference, once again, this is my setup. I went for a full-on DPS rush, and then also kind of a game of survival. As I said, I decided to get rid of using Bolt Storm while moving in favor of reducing area damage and reducing damage while stunned, which I think made a huge difference in the final phase of the fight, as I was constantly getting stunned and also dealing with area damage. But anyways, guys, that is gonna wrap up this SWTOR video. I had a lot of fun making this, even though it was quite the struggle. And I think it's really cool to especially solo this Uprising, as I was struggling with it, and I was able to finally successfully clear it. But anyways, that's enough from me, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.